I've been sick for the last couple days, and it gave me some time to slow down and watch Better Call Saul for 3 whole days straight and do absolutely nothing. I hate this. I hate every single part about this. And the reason why is because it makes me think and realize that, why do you have to be so loud?
That's what I said.
Boy, do I need a studio. It gave me some time to think about that. These 3 days of my life have been wasted. And some people might say not to think about it like that, or maybe it's a good thing that they've been wasted because I slow down and stop working every single day, every hour of the day, and that might be a good thing. But what I think about and my brain immediately goes to is that those 3 days of my life I can never get back again. It brings me back to this chart that my friend Connor made. Connor has been in my film Dig and a couple other projects I've done.
No one ever failed because they worked hard, you know.
But he made this chart and I asked him to do it. And it's months of a 90-year-old's life. So basically one lifespan and they're months of that life. All right, it's the next day now and I'm feeling a lot better, but I want to explain how this graph works. And the way it works is that each one of these dots is a month. So there's 36 months in each row, which is 3 years. And this is 90 years total for all these dots. So this is explaining that if you're 18 years old or if you're young, this is what you have left. And this is your average life expectancy. So the top part here, which is purple, is what you're going to spend sleeping. The green is going to be working and at school. And the orange is going to be driving. Red is going to be cooking and eating, so basically living. And then the yellow is going to be chores, errands, basically doing stuff around the house. Blue is going to be hygiene, going through the bathroom. And all these black dots is going to be screen time. So your average 18-year-old now is going to spend all this time, which is pretty close to the same amount of time sleeping, on your phone. And this leaves us with this tiny row of dots here, which I've whited out. And this is what you have left. So if you're 18 years old right now and you're going to spend the average amount of time on your screen, this is what you have left. This is 22 months, or about close to 2 years, of time you have left to do what you want to do. So spend time on your career, chasing your dreams, going after your passion. You have 2 years to do that. So the title of my video is going to be one of Poppy's quotes. Do something even if it's wrong. Why do you think he said that? What does that mean?
Well, Poppy didn't like lazy people.
Mm-hmm.
So he just wanted to see people producing, productive people. And so it was kind of a joke, but he's trying to prove his point that he wants everybody to work hard, not be lazy and sit around and do nothing. You know what I mean? So that was his joking way of saying, get up and do something.
I bring up that quote, do something even if it's wrong, because I think that's more important now, right? I mean, what's your thoughts on that? Knowing that if you're 18 now, you have your whole life ahead of you, and you're really going to have this tiny amount of time.
I should say you should strive to maybe cut down the phone time and do free things all yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's crazy. Look at all the phone time, and free time is only, like you said, 2 years.
Yeah, it's not even a full row. Because one row is 3 years, and that's 2/3 of that.
I don't know. When I started being 18 to now, I wouldn't have all those black spots. I would have more time to do things I want to do, right?
When I see this, because I'm 18 now, I think this is really scary.
It is scary.
This, if I have something I want to do, or anybody else who's 18 is watching this, you have something you want to do, you only have this much time to do it.
It's
not
sad.
Really not a lot of time.
No.
So it makes me want to get off my phone more and then kind of dive into all this time. But just like, you don't really have that much time. But you can make time because of all this time on your phone. So you can get off your phone. But this is your average life, and you don't have that much time to do something.
Kind of a sad chart if you look at it.
Yeah, it is.
It's very sad.
But it doesn't have to be, though, because if you're 18, you have your life. This is all ahead of you, basically, right?
You can adjust it.
You can adjust it. That's why I bring up that quote, because I think it's relevant to this.
Yeah.
You got to do something. Because basically all the time on your phone, you're really not accomplishing anything.
No.
I mean, you might be on social media, you might see your friends, and your family doing things, but you're really not getting anything out of it.
And when you're on social media like that, you're not producing anything.
No.
You're not doing anything. You're not feeling good about yourself because you built something or you worked in a garden like Poppy did. That was his pleasure. I mean, what do they have to show for it after being on social media for 4 hours? What have you accomplished?
Well, it's the difference between consuming, because you're consuming all this information,
Yes.
you're consuming what other people are doing, rather than creating or accomplishing.
I mean, there's more to life. Learn how to use your hands and do stuff and, be creative, work, do something. That's Poppy's quote, you know what I mean? Work, even if it's wrong, work, do something,
Well, I think that quote is really good, because even if it is wrong, you can still learn from it.
You absolutely do.
If you're on your phone doing nothing and you're sort of being comfortable in your own like little bubble, I think that's worse than doing wrong, because if you do wrong, you're going to learn from it. It's going to make you a better person, and you're going to create more, learn from what you did.
You learn from your mistakes, That's what they say.
So, I mean, what I'm getting at, what you just said, is to get off your phone, get off your bubble. If you have something you want to do,
Get off your butt, too.
Yeah, do it, because
Yeah.
you don't have a lot of time. Especially if you're going to spend more time being in your comfort zone, in your bubble on your phone. You're going to spend more time doing it. It's going to give you less time to do what you want to do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Nani.
Okay.
That wasn't too bad, right?
I hope not.
I want to take the time to thank my first 4 channel members and supporters. The first one being my own mom, Roberta Laura, Pileless Gaming, Rowan Callahan, and R.L. Larson. You guys mean the world to me, and to anybody who even considers becoming a member, you mean the world to me as well. But if you do consider doing it, it's a little join button next to where it says subscribe. You could do that too. And you could check out all the benefits of doing it. Number 1 being that you're supporting me as an individual filmmaker and creator to make these videos. So if you like watching them, you like what I have to offer, you get more of that, and you can help support me doing it. And I'll also be putting a bunch of videos that I haven't made public. I'll also be putting soon, within the next week or so, I'll be putting interviews that I've done, the full length ones, and you could just listen to them just as a podcast. I'll be putting the full interview that I did with my Nani that you just watched. I'll be putting the full unedited one. It's about 16 minutes. You can listen to that. I'll be putting that to members only in about a week or so. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you to even considering becoming a member or supporter. It means the world to me.